Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Hello, my royal family. This is video number 2. It's late Friday night or early Saturday morning. 1:46 a.m. in Georgia, United States, where I live. And as usual, I'm awake. I got about a 4-hour nap tonight. After I had some dinner, and I guess 4 hours was sufficient for me because I feel a little better after some sleep, but I'm not completely rested up. I'm just can't sometimes make my head stop long enough to wind down. I love listening to music because it takes me back to happier times. I like to crochet. Recently, I've gotten into what they call adult coloring books, which is coloring with pencils or markers or anything you want to use, paints. I prefer the colored pencils. And just take a picture and color it with any colors you want to color it with. No kind of set pattern on each picture. And just make it as pretty as you want to make it. Or as ugly as you want to make it. I'm 54 years old. I have no children. I never wanted any children. There's some things in my past that have caused that, not wanting any children. I'm a very loving, compassionate, kind person that likes to help others, but I've had a lot of abuse and mistreatment and mental torture in my life caused by family, so-called friends that claim to be friends, that claim to care about me. And I got to the point where I stuck myself in this hole that I'm in because I was grieving the loss of my baby brother and feeling alone before I ever secluded myself, because everybody that I tried to share what was going on with me, that I know, the people I know that I tried to share with, there was criticism and all these unwanted, unasked, not asked for opinions that I should just let it go. And I get on the very aggressive side when people start telling me what to do when they're not even being asked for any kind of feedback, or, all I'm wanting is some compassion returned, and I'm wanting some, I don't know, I guess love from them, because at the time that the suicide of my baby brother took place, I was working a full-time job, keeping house in my own home for myself and my husband, laundry, cooking, dishes, that type of thing. And I was also doing the yard work at our home, because I enjoy yard work, but I just had a really, really full plate at the time when my brother decided it was time to leave this world and shoot himself in the head. And it has just altered who I am and stopped me on my path of happiness that I was striving to get. And it just changed everything for me. And I don't exactly know what I'm trying to say tonight other than my big thing is I have dug myself out of so many places and so many deep, dark places in my life alone. And the fight's getting old, but I ain't give up yet. I might look like hell right now. My eyes all swollen and red, and I look tired, and but I haven't gave up yet. And this finding all you royal brothers and sisters has really, should I say, charged me up and given me an inspiration to get busy and keep myself busy, and then I won't have time to sit and dwell on things that I've been beaten up about or beating myself up about. I acknowledge them, but I don't have times to go there and stay there in that moment of pain like I have been doing. Just keep up the fight. We're going to win this one step at a time, a little bit at a time, in our own time, not because somebody's pushing us or making us or, you know, just taking our time. And I don't know how much time I have on in this world, but one thing is, I think I have more time and sense or common sense than I have of anything else in my life. I'm not, how can I say this? I'm not connected with my biological family any longer. I have one cousin that I actually interact with. The rest of them I've kind of pushed them away because of their critical, opinionated, unsolicited advice or opinions they give me. I don't have time for it. They might be trying to help, but it's not help when you change how someone feels. And words hurt. People don't realize, or maybe they don't care, what they do to somebody when they say certain words to them, whether they're trying to help or not. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just sit back and listen. And that's been my whole issue my whole life, was nobody took the time to listen to me but one of my lifelong friends that died of cancer in 2008. And I just dealt with so much death in the last 10 years from family and people I loved, and I just am feeling at the end of my rope, and I'm going to tie a knot in it, and I'm going to climb back up that rope, and I'm going to get to the top again, and I'm going to put myself back together like Humpty Dumpty never could do. And people I know better just step aside, because I done chewed my chain in half, and I'm fixing to be off the chain. You hear me? Off the chain. I'm not going to be hurting anybody or aggressive towards anybody, but they're going to see a very, very, very different person in the next few weeks. And I think my husband has already noticed, but I'll get into that another day. I love you all. Have a good evening wherever you are. And let's win this fight. Win it one step at a time with love. Love is all people need. They don't need fancy cars, fancy houses, any of that material stuff. They just need to know that somebody loves them. And I mean real love, real unconditional love. Not this convenient love that somebody once said to me is so easy for people. Love is a word, but your expression of that word and your, golly, what's that word? Well, I'll just put it this way. Your actions speak louder than your words. So let's do this one step at a time and win this fight. And y'all please stick with me. Be patient with me. I'm still learning all this technical stuff but I'm trying and I'm showing up. And I want you to show up there with me too. So if I can do this, as sad as my life is right now, and as terrible as I feel and look, anybody can do it. Let's do it. Thank you for listening. Bye. Love you.